Good morning. Page 45, Unit 3, Making Money. Number 1. Focus on the topic. A. Predict. Look at the two $100 bills. In British English we call a bill a note. Question 1. Why do you think the $100 bill was changed? Question number 2. What differences can you see between the two bills? Write your answers in your book. Page 46. C. Background information. When you read a story, there may be many words you don't know. Often you can still understand the story, and sometimes you can even understand these new words. Number 1. Read the story on page 47. Page 47. Now listen to my definition of the words. These words are key words, and we will hear these words throughout the unit. Completely. Ink. A pen has ink. Illegal. The opposite of illegal is legal. Legal money and illegal money. Equipment. Computers, scanners, printing presses. This is all equipment. Fake. Not real. Bills. $10 bill, $100 bill. Technologies. Computer technologies. Counterfeiters. Counterfeiters are people who make illegal money. Scanners. Prevent. If we prevent something, we stop something from happening. See if you can understand, even though some words are missing. Now fill in the blank with the 10 words I have just explained. Page 48. Now answer the questions. What did the New York City sanitation workers find? Number 2. Who threw out all that money? Page 49. 2. Focus on reading. A. Reading 1. Making money. The following magazine article is about how some counterfeiters make fake money. It is also about how the US government tries to stop counterfeiting. Make a list of 5 things that you think the government could do to make money harder to copy. Write your answers in your book, questions 1 to 5. Page 50. Now read the article on page 50. Were your ideas correct? Page 51. Read for main ideas. Number 1. Each sentence tells the main idea of a paragraph in Making Money on page 50. Read each sentence and then write the correct paragraph number to it. Please do exercises A to G. Page 51. Read for details. Complete the sentence with the information from articles 1 to 6. Page 52. Make inference. Which of these statements do you think is true? Write T for true or F for false. Please answer questions 1 to 5. Page 52. Reading 2. I made it myself. Before computers and copiers, counterfeiting was not so easy. You needed the artistic skills to draw a copy of a bill, a large printing press, and skill to use it. Counterfeiting often took a lot of time, planning, and hard work. Still, the results were excellent. The counterfeit money looked and felt like the real thing. Today, professional counterfeiters still make fake money the old-fashioned way, on printing presses. Page 52 and 53. I made it myself. Now read the story of Michael Laundress, who was once a professional counterfeiter. In your reading, you will find unfamiliar words. Make a note of them in your dictionary to find the meaning. Page 53 and 54. Now answer questions 1 to 4 in your book. You will see the word Secret Service and a portrait. Secret Service is a government organization like the CIA or the FBI. A portrait is normally a picture of an individual or a family. Page 54, C. Integrate reading 1 and 2. Step 1. Organize. There are two kinds of counterfeiters. Casual counterfeiters, like the 14-year-old boy in Scottsdale, Arizona, and professional counterfeiters like Mike Landris. Based on reading 1 and 2, compare the two kinds of counterfeiters. Look at the list of phrases. Then write each phrase in the correct box in the chart on the next page, page 54. Some phrases may be used twice. Page 55, Step 2, Synthesize. Look back at your answers on page 55 and use them to help you in Step 2. The government does a lot to prevent counterfeiting, but has different ways of catching casual counterfeiters. Complete the two memos regarding counterfeit Complete the two memos regarding counterfeit prevention and answers questions 1 to 5 on page 55 and questions 1 to 4 on page 56. Keywords: prevention. Prevention is to stop something. Memo. A memo is a note. Casual and professional counterfeiters. A casual counterfeiter is like the young boy, and a professional counterfeiter is like the older man. Casual and professional. Tips. Tips are information to help you. Page 56. Remember, the first memo on page 55 is to shopkeepers, and the second memo, page 56, is to US agents. Page 61. B. Grammar. Comparative form of adjectives. Number 1. Read the advertisement. Underline all the words that end in ER. Then answer questions 1 and 2. Page 62. Listen and learn the comparative form of adjectives. Writing. Page 65. In this unit, you will read about counterfeit money and counterfeit products like CDs, sports shoes, designer clothes and watches. Go to page 56. You are going to write a paragraph about a counterfeit product of your choice. You are going to tell what the product is, where you can buy the product, and how you can tell if it is a fake. Finish your paragraph by saying if you think it's a good idea to buy this product. Use the vocabulary and grammar from this unit. Prepare to write. Clustering. One way to get ideas for your paragraph about a counterfeit is by clustering. Clustering helps you to see your ideas and how they are connected. In a cluster diagram, The topic is in a large circle in the middle. New ideas are smaller circles and are all connected to the topic. Make a cluster diagram for your product. Write the name of the product in the circle, then link your ideas to the circles as you think them. Page 66. Write a well-organized paragraph. To write a well-organized paragraph, you need to select the right information. Read the directions for your writing assignment correctly. They can often help you organize your ideas by telling what information to include. Go to page 65 and reread the directions for writing your paragraph about a fake product. Then read the list and check off the information you need to include. Cross out the things that you don't need to include in your paragraph. Please look at and complete questions 1 to 10 on page 66. Page 66 and 67. Number 2. Read the sentence about pirated software. Pirated software means counterfeited software. They do not all belong in a paragraph for this assignment. Cross out the sentences that do not belong in the paragraph. Next to each statement that remains, write a note telling what kind of information the sentence gives. Please do exercise 1 to 8. Number 3. Now list the information you need to include in your paragraph. Then write the first draft of your paragraph. 1. Tell me what the product is. Tell where to buy it. Describe how you can tell it is fake. And 4. Tell if you think the product is a good idea. Revise, giving explanations. Can the reader actually tell the difference between the fake product you describe and the real product? A reader often needs more information, more detail, and more explanations. Number 1. Read the paragraph about Tiva sandals. The reader wanted to know more information to really help him or her tell the difference. Look at questions he or she wrote. Now the writer has rewritten the paragraph. See how much clearer it is. Page 68. 2. Look at the writing in the box. Read the following paragraph and write questions where you think you need more detail, just as the reader of the Tiva paragraph did. Page 68. Edit. Writing the final draft. Write the final draft of your paragraph. Carefully edit it for grammatical and mechanical errors such as spelling, capitalization, and punctuation. Make sure you use some of the vocabulary and grammar from the unit. Use the checklist below to help you write your final draft. Then neatly write or type your paragraph. Well done, you have completed Unit 3. Now hand in your book to your teacher for marking. By the way, a great film, Catch Me If You Can, is a true story of a counterfeiter starring Leonardo DiCaprio. Watch it, it's very, very good.